Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Rebuilding Avalon. Sorry for the creaking, I'm just settling myself again. Alright, fortunately I didn't have any trouble restarting it. Did not have to reboot the computer. Alright, Oh, excellent. This is about as private as it's going to get here. I forgot to do this when we first went into Diamond City. So I figured I'd better dress up here. What does that one look like? Okay, I kind of like that one. Haven't seen that one before, so that's alright. Let's see. Actually, those also do the same thing. No, I don't think I'll wear that militia hat. It's better for here. Right. Okay.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor?
Oh, yes.
You can't go walking around without insurance.
Oh, joy. Back off.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Fine.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You're the
You
mayor?
soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh!
Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
You just killed him. Are you sure you're not a raider?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people. Oh, brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
I see. Mayor?
Mayor Hancock.
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
Nothing, apparently. Well... He's not gonna need that stuff anymore.
Hey there.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn.
Excuse me?
Welcome to our fun and games.
Yeah, just watch it. Maybe this outfit wasn't as good idea after all. Sure these aren't raiders? Well, I think Nick would have told me if they were raiders. Well...
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, a new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet.
Uh,
Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
it was more a case of another ghoul. Okay, you're the third one I've seen in my life that didn't try to eat my face. Uh,
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library.
not
I
anymore.
got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
Uh,
I don't think that's enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
You got a good point. We'll make it 250 caps.
alrighty.
Actually, I already took care of those super mutants.
You did? Huh. Now that's service for you. Here's your money. Oh, and why don't you take this old book of mine? Been holding on to it for a while. If you ever happen to go back there.
Thank you. I just need one more, which I should have remembered to bring from home. Sorry for staring. I know it's rude.
Daisy.
Means a lot to me that you made the library a safer place. Thanks again. Now you're here to trade.
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
That sounds interesting. Alrighty. I need these. What else do I need? You have some 44s. I'm gonna get those too. Let's see what else have you got. Bobby pins. Must always get those. A clean plate. Yes, give it to me. A cyrogenic grenade. The heck? Interesting. Oh, I want that. I want that. An intact Giddy-Up Buttercup? Oh. Well, I've been collecting the parts for one so I could put it together, but I don't know. I've got to get it. I know it's foolish, and I know that Sean is already too old for this. He's at least 10, but I have to get it. It's just one of those things. 55. Okay, that's the same as that one, okay. Oh, Vault Tech lunchbox. Yes, we need that for blowing things up in the future. I have a very... I'm buying a lot, aren't I? Adhesive? I can't afford adhesive. I can't afford that. I want all the things. Oh, man. What have you got? Circuitry. Okay. Let's see what we can sell here. To make it a little less painful. 45 pipe rifle. No, I have to have a look at those first, and I just haven't had the time. Let's sell the things that we know about first. Whew. No, don't want to sell that one. We will sell these. It's a combat shotgun. I just don't like shotguns. Alright, let's sell that. Alright. Let's sell that. I'll have to make sure after... Actually, that's charisma, isn't it? They make me look cooler. I already have one of those. Ah, that's what I was confusing it with those. Alright. Gas mask with goggles. Alright, let's sell that. Hmm. Those are regular sunglasses. No, I like my patrol ones much better. Okay. I never use them. Well, they're basically a drug, and I try not to use those, so... Just gonna sell them. Alright. Now we might be able to afford something that I said that we couldn't. Anything else? Alright. Rataways. I think I have enough of them. I mean, I want to get that, but... I have been saving up my adhesive, so I don't think I will. Alright. Sure. Yeah, those are metal. Buy that one and check it out. Alright, so what do we have for ammo? We get lots of those. Lots of those. Lots of those. Well, we need to buy a little bit still. Guess we'll buy some food. Alright, we're almost there. Uh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, Iridium, when you were saying why not get both, what are you talking about? Which both? Both Giddy Up Buttercups? Okay.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What exactly are you?
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot.
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
You're an Assaultron?
That's what my makers called me. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a woman. And I run a store that sells very large guns. So what'll it be?
So what kinds of weapons do you have?
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now, are we doing business?
Let's see what you got.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Oh. I want all those. Thank you very much. You like the robot. Interesting. A party starter. Missiles. Oh, that's expensive. I said that if I saw a shipment of copper... No, was it copper? No, because we have a decent amount of copper. Maybe it was copper, but that was before I saw the copper that we had. So, never mind. If I had 10 grand, I'd consider it. Do not have that much. Alright. I did say I'd buy copper. Alright. Let's see what else I have to sell. And Robert, hello! Welcome to the madness. How you doing? Okay, so we went through there. Right, I was going to sell the cigarettes. Thought I had more cigarettes than that. Maybe I don't. Oh, I think that's all I had then. Well, I think that's it. That's all I have to sell. Oh, wait. I don't like... We might as well sell these because I don't plan to use shotguns. The rest of this, I don't know, so I want to hang on to it. Alrighty, well, thank you, Cleo. Okay, that looks like a bar.
Been talk about Vault 81. Some problem there you were caught up in? Quarantine or some such?
Yeah,
Damn, you get around.
and apparently so do rumors. Interesting. Memory Den, that's where we're going.
Now, I seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Indeed. Alrighty, I have a feeling there's a lot of ghouls in this town. Just something about all the ghouls I'm seeing.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Actually, it seems like there's fewer normal people here. Or, sorry, pardon me. Non-irradiated people than there are, radiated people. Alright, well. This is where we're going. And actually, I meant to change my glasses as well. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Nick.
Nick.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Alright. Oh, this way. Hope you weren't waiting too long. I did get a little distracted.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Oh, you want...
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, Do you have it?
Ah, here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Is Nick compatible then?
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Well, if you're willing. Thanks, Nick.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe.
Of course.
There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick okay?
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two?
Say what?
We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Oh.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
What's gonna happen?
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
I'm not ready for this, Doc.
Okay, but I need to keep Mr. Valentine here until you're ready. I don't want him moving around with that implant still attached.
Alright, I gotta think. I'll... Okay. Well, this isn't exactly gonna be the safest thing to do, I'm thinking. On the other hand, the Institute seems to be so paranoid about people finding them. This may be our only way to find it. And that hippocampus isn't going to be viable forever. Robert, somehow I hear a sarcastic tone to sound safe. And Derodian says it sounds like fun. Well, yeah, it's not your brain that's going to get scrambled. Well, but we know he had Sean, so... You think the risk is more for Nick? Well, I mean, he's willing to do it, but... I don't know. I mean, but What if Sean were my own child? The little girl that I remembered in that dream. What if it were her that I was trying to find? I would do it. I would do this for her. Well, so far from what we've seen, the Institute, most people think it doesn't really exist. They call it the bogeyman. And Nick has said, and I feel like I can trust him. I hope I'm not wrong in that, but he's said that the Institute puts in fail-safes. So we wouldn't be able to get the information from any other synth. And the only person that we know that dealt directly with the Institute was Kellogg. So I don't think there is another way. And even though I'm pretty sure that the little girl that I remember is dead now, I think she died before I did. But if it was her, I would do this. I think I have to do it. I think I have to do it.
Dr. Amari?
We can't get to the memories in that implant. There's a lock.
I'm aware of that. Is there a way to break it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong.
Okay, you're
for
just
a
telling me
single
the same
mind.
thing. Fine.
But what if we use two? We load both you
Yes.
and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel.
Yes, I
He'll act
understand.
as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
I'm sure that's gonna help.
See you on the other side.
Alright, Nick. Oh, you're gonna sit in that one, alright? Okay. I'm very scared, I will admit.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Joy. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything at all.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh, this is strange.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
This?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, I'm a little confused. Do I just follow this? Maybe? Oh, I see. Oh, this is weird. This is very weird. Okay. I hope I don't get sidetracked into my own memories. I guess maybe if I followed some of these others, it might. Or maybe this is all Kellogg stuff. I'm hoping it's all Kellogg stuff. Oh, weird. Oh.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
What a jerk.
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough.
What?
You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
This one? There's... Oh. Is that the one we came in on?
Turn down the gun! I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I'm trying to sleep!
New California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on.
Right, well...
Which means that as of this moment, we are
Yeah,
all
she may think it's twaddle, but it's
California.
interesting. Okay. Alright.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
So he got married.
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance.
Or had a wife-ish.
I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need.
Oh, I hope you didn't become a raider. Actually,
Then
you
I can
probably
give you
did.
anything you want. And little Mary, too.
You had a daughter?
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Not yet, I'm not done with this one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
But we don't know anybody here.
Well,
and now with the baby.
If you had a daughter,
Come on, Sarah,
how could
gotta
you
give it a
kidnap
chance.
somebody else's child?
I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that.
What happened?
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Is he talking about his family?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
All right. I haven't finished looking at this one.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I can't get anything more from
You
it.
thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Must be talking about his
Just
family?
so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
So his family died long before he did. Just like my family died in my last life.
How did you think this was gonna end,
No.
Kellogg?
Let's go this way. And he turned into a person that could steal other people's children? I don't want to become like that. I don't want to become like that.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
No, I need to listen to this. Where are they? No, no, no. I want to hear more.
There's always someone I wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Mind if we sit down?
There was something out the window?
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
So you basically turned into someone who would kill anyone.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Which window were you talking about, Erodian? How far back? Must be back there?
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
I'll just have a look. No, I think I should look at every clue that there might be.
No, I'm not saying this
Oh.
was a mistake.
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
Just...
Alright.
Are you sure these guys know what
Actually,
they're
that
doing?
makes me think I might have missed something in the first room, too. First memory. I need to understand, as much as I can, what made him this way.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
And so you pretty much ended up the same way as he did. Running with asshats and killing people. For money. Innocent people.
They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait.
Alright, so I did miss some stuff. Alright, I'll be a little more careful in the next new one to make sure I don't miss something. I have to backtrack again. Because I need to understand.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
But I was there. I was there. Oh God. I was there when she died. And I was there when he died. I can't... Why didn't I die too? I can see them. The little girl, I'm holding her in my arms. I'm hurt and I'm lying on the ground. And my husband is there too, but he's dead too. What happened? What happened to them? This is why I was scared to come in here. They're dead too. We're lying on the ground and they're dead too. I gotta keep going. I don't want to remember anymore, mice.
Oh, we'll pay.
I gotta look at things.
And you'll do this all by yourself?
Okay.
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done.
I don't want to think about that. Focus on this guy's memories. Focus on that. Just a minute. I have to blow my nose. I hope I didn't deafen you. Alright, let's focus on this. Let's focus on this. Synths. Alright, focus on this.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
He has the scar now.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Alright. Okay, let's restart this one so I can get more information. Come on. Restart.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again.
Oh god, that sounds familiar.
It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. So, you're... First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. With the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive.
Okay, same thing.
I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute... I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can...
The first synths weren't all that impressive.
see.
What do you want? You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface.
The surface?
Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather
Well, we may have both lost our families, but at least I didn't go shooting everybody. I didn't go killing everybody. It's just raiders. Did they kill my family? Did they think they killed all of us? But they steal children. I heard they steal children, not kill them. But it would explain why I've always, since I came in this body, wanted to kill raiders. Robert, you're saying that I'm not exactly like him. I've helped people along the way. That's true. I am not exactly like him. But there's a lot of parallels, isn't there? But he's not a raider. He's I'm not sure what I'd call him. I guess a mercenary. And they wanted Sean. They took him because they wanted... The reason they came to the vault that we were frozen in, because they wanted unradiated DNA. The Institute wanted it. And that's why they took Sean. And that's why he called me the backup. You're right, Robert, I still care. I've been trying so hard not to care. But I don't want to be like him. I don't want to become what he became, someone who could shoot innocent people and steal children? Just for their DNA? I won't become like him. I won't become like him.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Is this...
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Is this...
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This might... There wasn't anybody in a suit like that.
This is the one. Here.
This wasn't...
Open it.
No! Oh God. Oh God.
Is it over? Almost.
But I don't remember that.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him. Let the boy go.
No.
I'm only gonna tell you once.
Don't...
I'm not giving you Sean! God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go.
I don't remember the
Please,
suit.
we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence.
Yes. And the backup blew your ass away.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Thanks a lot.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
I need to finish looking at this one. God.
Manual override initiated. Manual override
Oh no.
initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, They came to me.
And now you're dead, so they
It
can't
wasn't
anymore.
usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out.
Why don't I
They didn't know
remember that?
then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
What do you mean, who it was you were grabbing?
Checking through the
I
logs.
don't understand.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
Is that why they're wearing these suits?
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a
Never mind.
dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
What? They deliberately...
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
On C6.
What?
Down the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
Yes, it was a mistake.
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
Gee, a vote of confidence from the asshat.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to.
Killed
But it was
children.
better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
No, it wasn't better. It wasn't better. Okay, I can't stay here now. Which? The other way. Okay. What did they mean? What did he mean? They didn't know who it was they were getting. Talking about Sean. What did they mean? Erodian, actually, it sounded to me like somehow the memories from just before he died, when he met me there, are overlapping here, because otherwise it doesn't make sense unless he can tell the future. But if he could, he wouldn't have left me alive. And they let the other people die. They let the other people suffocate in those pods on purpose. The Institutes is just as bad as Raiders, just as bad as Kellogg. They kill innocent people just because they couldn't be bothered to refreeze them? Just me, the backup. Well, they're gonna regret that. Sean.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory.
Sean.
So, good news, I think.
This is his house in Diamond City.
Really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, yeah, this time, I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg.
said it.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn.
Someone who got a conscience.
So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
No, it's not your
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
It's not your father. Stand next to you and hold still. What? What?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Oh, you didn't know what he did. What the?
Bye.
Crap?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
Yeah, I guess
Let
that
me
makes
pull
sense.
you out of there.
Not
as
yet.
Soon as you're ready.
I'm not ready. No, not yet. I've got to get more from this one. Actually, I'm going to go back to the last one and make sure I didn't miss anything. Is
This
there
is the
anything
one.
else?
Here.
It's me.
Open it. I never knew why we didn't
No, I
just
think I already-
refreeze the rest of them.
Unless I can look at something. Is here?
But we had our orders.
No.
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
Come on, restart. Restart.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family.
Old man.
I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's.
Old man.
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault.
Bait for me.
Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works.
What?
I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I see. Nothing up here. Alright, let's wait for that guy to show up. Sorry, it's synth. Had to be a synth. Well, they had him since he was a baby, so it wouldn't be very hard to brainwash him. That would be all he'd remember. He wouldn't remember his real parents.
The new breed of synths
Yeah.
could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in.
Well, it's blending pretty good.
They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians
Alright. So how do we get out of here?
is
Here?
a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
Dr.
New
Amari?
orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
Ah.
We know he's hiding somewhere.
And you're thinking it sounds like the Institute wants us to find them. Well, he was wondering if we were bait. Or they were bait.
Okay?
What?
I don't know what kind of side effects
Whoa.
the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
A little dizzy.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition.
Was I in
Are
it?
you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
I think I hate him more because he didn't have to become what he did. But does it matter? I don't really want to talk about it with you.
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor?
Yes. You can't tell me that bearing witness to that man's life didn't affect you.
More than
We're
you
getting
know.
off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around. What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology.
Dang.
Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their
Yeah?
scientist who went rogue?
You think?
If we found him...
Do you know if there's any other options? I'd like to know all my options.
There's gotta be another way.
We delved into every memory we could find. This is the only thing I can think of that might get us more answers.
Alright, well, it's always nice to have more than one string to your bow, as it were.
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
Well, I guess it depends on how good those suits are. Sounds like it's a perfect hiding spot, though.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D.
Well, you could become
So
a
be sure
ghoul.
you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
I was wondering where he went. Bring power armor. Well, I guess I'll have to check and see how much protection it gives.
Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Lovely. Alright guys, I need to cycle the stream. I just noticed I didn't want to interrupt it while we were doing that one. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, look in my upcoming live streams. It should be the next one, which is number 70. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks for watching.